if the problem gets resolved in within 8 days, I will visit Akkalkot and wished this almost 7 days got over. There was no way to get the money. Haribhau and Gajanan lost in the business of Afu. He gave one note to the shopkeeper, Sweet Pedewala. The next day, they saw the increase rate in Afu and got lot of money from this business. They three, Haribhau, Pandit, Gajanan, was released from financial difficulty, and they three will go to Akkalkot to take the blessings of Swami Samartha Maharaj. And they went and took the blessings of Swami Samartha Maharaj, and they asked what to do of rupees 300 which they have with them. That time Swami Samartha Maharaj said, make the paduka and bring it here. The paduka of silver was made, and Haribhau went to Akkalkot to give it and offered the paduka. After 14 days, Swami Samartha Maharaj gave the paduka on the hands of Haribhau and said, from now onwards, you are my Soot, means who do the hospitality service of Swami Samartha Maharaj. Wear the orange clothes and place my paduka. Haribhau did the same what Swami Samartha told him to do, and he do the hospitality service of Swami Samartha Maharaj. The wife of Haribhau was against it. After that also Haribhau did not got instable. He wore the clothes and told wife also to wear simple white sari. Haribhau made the temple mutt in Mumbai and kept the paduka over there. So here I complete chapter number 16. So I will start with chapter number 17. Before starting this chapter 17, Vishnu Bhua mentioned that Haribhau sacrificed his life to do the hospitality service of Swami Samartha Maharaj. He became Gosavi, and mother of Haribhau came to know, so she comes to meet Haribhau, and by seeing this his mother got angry and came to meet Haribhau. Tried convincing his mother, but his mother was practical and she thought there is something wrong with him. She went to meet Devi Bosekar, and after hearing everything about his son, Mumbai location space was less. In Girgaon, there was one lady who was devoted towards Swami Samartha Maharaj, and she came to know that Haribhau wants to make mutt in Mumbai location. So she donated her place, which she owns, to Haribhau to make the temple mutt. Haribhau made the mutt in Kandewadi, which place was given by the lady to Haribhau in the year 1739 in Falgun month. Swami Soot organized a function and celebrated it in a very higher level. Haribhau was doing everything very devotedly for Swami Samartha Maharaj. Once while Haribhau visited Akkalkot to meet Swami Samartha Maharaj, that time Swami Samartha Maharaj was in royal palace. Without meeting Swami Samartha Maharaj, I will not have food, and he didn't had food for almost 3 days. After that, Rani took him, and she made him meet to Swami Samartha Maharaj. Haribhau felt on the feet of Swami Samartha Maharaj, and all other devotees used to come to take the darshan of Swami Samartha Maharaj. But Swami Samartha Maharaj really used to like and love the people who actually used to do the hospitality service. Other people were not liking this Swami Samartha Maharaj giving importance to the people who has devoted their whole life towards Swami Samartha Maharaj. Other people started to find the reason against the Soot, against Haribhau, and Swami Samartha Maharaj got influenced by it. Haribhau was very afraid by hearing this from Swami Samartha Maharaj. Other people who insulted Haribhau, and he got very upset. And then after this, Haribhau never went to Akkalkot. After sending so many invitations by Swami Samartha Maharaj, Haribhau did not go to Akkalkot. After few days, Haribhau felt ill and he left on the same day. Swami Samartha Maharaj was behaving very awkward. He left his lunch in the mid and was not talking to anyone and was crying in the mid. The devotees was not able to understand why Swami Samartha Maharaj is behaving in such a manner. Left the world. This information was reached to Akkalkot, and the atmosphere got so depressed and people around it all were upset. While mentioning the great deeds about Haribhau, Vishnu Bua Thorat says, as a birth of a gentleman, he did the hospitality service of Swami Samartha Maharaj so well. So here I complete chapter number 17. So now I start with chapter number 18. Who will take place of Haribhau after he left the world? This story is mentioned in this chapter. This question devotees continuously started asking to Swami Samartha Maharaj. Swami Samartha Maharaj said, when I will feel that time, I will decide who will take care of that place. That you all don't have to worry. This answer was given by Swami Samartha Maharaj to devotees after the death of Haribhau in Konkan. Haribhau's brother by the name Dada and his mother came to meet Swami Samartha Maharaj, and his mother told Swami Samartha Maharaj to make his son healthy as he is suffering. Swami Samartha Maharaj told his mother, make him eat 4 times a day, and got his health back. At that time, Nana Sahib, who was a devotee of Swami Samartha Maharaj, made the mutt in Kechgaon to take care of the Paduka. Nana Sahib requested the mother of Dada to send him. The mother refused to do that, so Swami Samartha Maharaj told Dada to come to Kechgaon. After placing the Paduka in Kechgaon, Dada again came back to Akkalkot. Till that, Samartha Maharaj had decided to send Dada to Mumbai to meet Brahmachari Bua. Brahmachari Bua told Dada to become a Gosavi and start the service to take care of the mutt. Dada refused to take the opportunity which was offered to him. By seeing this, Brahmachari Bua told Dada to return to Akkalkot. Dada is the right person to take the ownership in Mumbai to take care of the mutt. Bring that Paduka and keep it on his head. The devotees did that, and later Dada, who was refusing to do it, suddenly agreed to become Gosavi and devoted his life. After hearing this, Dadaji's mother got so angry and started saying wrong things to Swami Samartha Maharaj. Swami Samartha Maharaj said, what right I will feel, I will do that only. Swami Samartha Maharaj gave one bag to Dada and told to go and ask for bhiksha. Is not the right work that you should do and make a family. The actual happiness is in this only, but my real happiness is in what I am doing now. After this, Dada came to Mumbai and took place of Haribhau and started to take care of it, of the mutt of temple. So here I complete chapter number 18. Start with chapter number 19. Alandi Narsimha Saraswati was popular as a yoga knowledgeable person. He wanted to do the rituals and he was in the search of Guru. He got all the information about all the saints, but he was not able to find the right Guru for him. So with the hope to meet Swami Samartha Maharaj, he came to Akkalkot, and Swami Samartha Maharaj knew his intention. The moment Narsimha Saraswati came in front of Swami Samartha Maharaj, he said one shlok. By seeing this, Narsimha Saraswati said, today I got to see you and now my wish is completed. All the worries got vanished and was worth meeting you, and coming here is this way. He got a right Guru, and after that he returned to Alandi against the British. Vasudev Balwant, who was a fighter, came to Akkalkot to meet Swami Samartha Maharaj to take the blessings for the bright future of India. Balwant gave the talwar to Swami Samartha Maharaj as he visited in Akkalkot for Swami's darshan and took the blessings of Swami Samartha Maharaj. He sat far away. Swami Samartha Maharaj threw this talwar on the tree, showed to oppose his intention of Vasudev Balwant. Stubborn Vasudev fought against the British and he lost the battle. Gentleman of Akkalkot who was pissed off the married life. His name was Sardar Maharaj. For his peaceful mind and for inner peace, one day he saw Yamdut and he got scared of it. He fell to touch the feet of Swami Samartha Maharaj and save him from his death. He requested, so Swami Samartha Maharaj directly told to Yamdut, he is my devotee and his life is still there, and Yamdut went back with the blessings of Swami Samartha Maharaj. His life was saved. What magic does Swami Samartha Maharaj do for his devotee that we come to know from the story. Chapter number 20. One gentleman came to Akkalkot to take the blessings of Swami Samartha Maharaj. After seeing Swami Samartha Maharaj, he fell on his feet and took the blessings of Swami Samartha Maharaj. Swami Samartha Maharaj told him to offer food to the fakirs. Your wishes will come true. As per Swami Samartha Maharaj said, the gentleman offered food to 5 fakirs, which included sweets as well. After that, Swami Samartha Maharaj told the gentleman to have the food. So the gentleman said, if I The gentleman told, if I eat this and my society people come to know about this, then they will trouble me by thinking he rejected to eat the food. And suddenly one poor guy came and stood in front of Swami Samartha Maharaj. Swami Samartha person to sit in front of the plate and have the food, and without thinking anything, the poor man started to eat the food from the fakir's plate. Swami Samartha Maharaj got impressed by this and he told the poor person to go to Mumbai, your wish will be completed. He reached Mumbai. He started searching everywhere for money and stopped at one door. One old lady opens the door and call him inside and gives him rupees 10,000. All of a sudden, by seeing the money, he was thrilled and took the name of Swami Samartha Maharaj. After completing 20 chapters, Vishnu Bua falls in Swami's feet. Now I start with chapter number 21, how Swami Samartha Maharaj left the world and gave the information about himself. On Tuesday, Swami Samartha Maharaj in his sleep left the world. When the devotees came to know that he has left the world, the atmosphere of Akkalkot gets very depressed. The sadness was spread in each and every house of Akkalkot. Vishnu Bua Thorat is from Konkan and the name of his village is Palshit Gaon, and by profession he was a teacher. And other devotees of Swami Samartha Maharaj, who was businessman Shankar Seth, and he encouraged Vishnu Bua to write the 21 chapters of Swami Samartha Maharaj. I wrote this chapter in a very simple language so that everyone should understood. Chapter number 1, all god and goddess, guru, saints, poet, writers should get into the service of hospitality has mentioned. Chapter number 2, how Swami Samartha Maharaj occurred in the world. Chapter number 3, how Swami Samartha Maharaj came to Akkalkot is mentioned. Chapter number 4, he has mentioned about the two saints whose intention about Swami Samartha Maharaj was wrong and wanted to create his wrong image. Chapter number 5, Badodha Malhar Rao Raje's story is mentioned. Chapter number 6, Sardar Yashwant Rao story is mentioned. Chapter number 7, Vishnu Bua Brahmachari's story is mentioned. Chapter number 8, Rao has built the temple of Swami Samartha Maharaj. Chapter number 10 is Chidambaram's son story is mentioned in the chapter number 10. Chapter number 11, 12 and 13, story of Balappa is mentioned. Chapter number 14, how to walk on the path as a devotee of Swami Samartha Maharaj. Chapter number 15, story of Basappa Teli is mentioned. Chapter number 16 and 17, Haribhau as a Gosavi, how he sacrificed his life for Swami Samartha Maharaj. Chapter number 18, how Haribhau's brother Dada Bua became a Gosavi story is mentioned. Chapter number 19, Vasudev Balwant story is mentioned. Chapter number 20, the magic of Swami Samartha Maharaj to a poor person, how he get money after coming to Mumbai is mentioned. Chapter number 21, the completion is mentioned in chapter number 21, Shri Swami Samartha. So here I complete all the chapters with the blessings of Swami Samartha Maharaj. Hope you all have liked it, and if you have liked it, please share the video with the one who actually needs to hear it. And थँक यू फ्रॉम बॉटम ऑफ माय हार्ट. सगळे चॅप्टर्स ऐकले आहेत तर त्यांना कोटी कोटी धन्यवाद. कारण स्वामींचीच ही इच्छा असेल की तुम्हाला तुमच्यापर्यंत हे सगळे चॅप्टर्स पोचले पाहिजे. तर स्वस्थ राहा आणि स्वामींच्या नामात आपलं मन रमवून राहा.